today is the final day. It's planning day. Our goal is to make sure they leave this day being driven from a success principle point of view. So the next quarter they crush. And so they've got their quarterly clarity plan, which is exactly what they need to do for the whole quarter, done and ready. So the next quarter they smash. And we got them to do some hardcore stuff like make pledges to the commitments they're going to do. So what are they going to do every week without fail, every single week? And then what are the consequences going to be if they don't do it? And then they have to sign, pledge, hand it up to their coach. If they don't get it done, the coach gets to enforce that consequence. So one of the consequences was, for Dolly, for example, if she doesn't get her shit done, someone gets to grab a fish, a tuna, and slap her in the face with that fish. Now, I may have tweaked and helped inspire that consequence for my own entertainment, but that's a serious consequence. Some people don't have to give money to someone they don't support or someone they don't like. So gift money, it's a really good one. And other people don't, like they might really like food. So Alex, the guy that made this, he has to go vegan, sugar-free, dairy-free, and he's a chef, so he just loves all the food. So for him, no go if he doesn't get his shit done. So they've all got consequences. They're all pledged to getting it done. They've all handed up and signed an agreement. It's going to be a big next quarter. After this, we're going to actually do their quarterly clarity plan. So feeling good.
What's your consequence?
No intercourse. One of our clients made this for us. Look at this. Yum. Chocolate mousse.
She is feeling that strength of the rump, feeling that strength of the rump. I know, you know, she know. That girl to the left, that girl to the left got buns.
You go to a Tony Robbins event, you want to achieve more, what's the first thing he says every time? Raise your standards. And we hear that and we go, yeah, that makes sense. And what do? Nothing usually. Nothing usually. Because we don't understand the point. Usually when we learn things, we're learning because people are telling us that learning. We're not learning it because we've had the experience that's allowed it to sink in. And so I'm really pledging to you guys, I'm pleading to you guys to take on board this learning even though you haven't had the experience I've had to really allow it to sink in. Now, I mentioned over the last couple of days many times that when you set a goal or an intention, you cap yourself with whatever the goal is that you set. You cap yourself. So if your goal is $100,000, then you're not going to exceed that. And you're going to pace yourself to hit that goal in the time frame that you've thought about it in. So if you're like, in business, I want to be a millionaire, then you'll pave out a timeline between now and that point, which might be 20, 30 years for you, and which will slowly grow to the point where you become a millionaire. So in this room today, we're going to be setting some goals, not just financial goals, but goals of who you want to be, what you want to achieve and accomplish in your life. And we're going to make them fucking massive. For no other reason than the fact that you're going to achieve a hell of a lot more by setting goals bigger, because like I said yesterday, the decisions you make, the way that you think, it changes based on that goal with no extra effort. We spoke about it last night at the winners' dinner as well. If your goal is to have 50 gyms, 50 fitness coaching facilities, that's your goal, then the way you're thinking of what you need to do is, okay, cool, I need to perfect my first gym, and then I need to be a part of rolling them out one by one. Okay, people that are managing them, etc. You're not thinking about acquiring, not even on your map, because it's not your goal. But if you take your goal from 50 to 500 gyms, then it is. Now the effort that you put into rolling out those gyms would be the same level of energy and effort that it would be to buying a franchise and doing that. The only difference is there are different activities. Same effort though. So just take this from me, guys. Please do it. Because there's no one else in your life telling you that you have the capability to achieve at least an extra zero on your goals if we're going to tangibilize it by making it financial, or if we're going to add an extra zero to the amount of people that we're going to help, or however we want to tangibilize that goal. There's no one else telling you that you can do it, and I'm telling you that you can freaking do it. Because the only thing that's going to determine whether you can do it is your action, and the only thing that's going to determine your action is your belief. And I'm giving you that belief now. Take it on, please. Just listen to me and hear me and feel my certainty, because I'm telling you, you can fucking do it. You can do it. Repeat after me, guys. I can do it! I can do it! You can. Whatever it is you want to set, because there's people out there in the world who've done it before. There's nothing that's different about them, other than the fact that they were taking the steps towards that goal and not an inferior goal. Now, if you look at your environment up until this point, because environment is one of the biggest triggers of your beliefs, your standards, your level of certainty in who you are. Who have been the main contributors to your standards, your beliefs, and your environment so far? Parents, society, media, yeah, our friends that we grew up with. All awesome people within, all still just human beings. And human beings generally have great intentions. So there's nothing wrong with them as people. But I mean, they don't even know what they don't know. It's not your parents' fault if they gave you low standards. It's their parents' fault. It's not their parents' fault, it's their parents' fault. So I mean, it's not about pointing blame. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just, now we need to make a change because they didn't set you up for success. Again, once you have, with awareness comes responsibility. And now you guys have that awareness. So any parents in the room, you might have, without even knowing, fucked up your kids' standards. But that can change now because you've got awareness. Sounds harsh and sounds intense, but it's true. I've definitely fucked up some of my friends' standards and some people in my life standards by having low standards myself. Is that my fault? No, it's my parents' fault. Is it their fault? No, it's their parents' fault. Who cares about the blame? Now we can switch it because we have awareness. I told you guys, I had my grandma comment on it. She's never got anything positive to say about anything on it. The response I'll do is positive, I'll have no response will be, what do you even do again? Like, just fuck off, grandma. You shouldn't be on Facebook, you're 70.
So fly, yeah, and I love them.
So we're here, almost finished day 3 of the retreat. Everyone in here right now is booking in for Hawaii. Now, when I said who's going to book in for Hawaii, about 5 people put their hands up out of 80. And I spent almost an hour grilling the shit out of the room, getting them to put the money down so they have an away from motivation of a payment plan to make it to our next retreat in 3 months' time. Because without that, all the talk means jack shit. And if you're watching this and you're trying to get value from following my journey, nothing matters from learning. Things only matter from doing. And the best thing you can do to accelerate your success is put yourself in a position where you have to make it work. And for these guys, they're all comfortable. And I've made them commit. Most of them are now going to and have put down some kind of deposit for Hawaii because I've forced them to. Now they've got a deposit down for Hawaii, they have to go. They have to make the payment plan options. So they're going to pick up the phone, they're going to do their pitches, and they're going to make the money that they want to make because they've gotten away from motivation and they have to do it. So if you're putting off doing shit, it's not going to change until you put yourself in a position where it has to change. So think about how you can do that. Can you join a program? Can you buy something materialistic? Can you buy something or put a big amount of money into charity? You can do something to put yourself and back yourself into a corner so you have to fight your way out. Nevertheless, it's been an awesome day. We're going to wrap up with the planning in a moment. And it's been a great fucking retreat. Woo! So we've just wrapped up the 3 days, and it was a massive 3 days. Feeling pumped now. Still a bit sick, but feeling awesome that we've got it done. So much commitment from the clients. It's going to be a massive quarter. And you guys will see when we're in Hawaii the results and how they're different thanks to the hard work we put in these 3 days. So feeling awesome. About to head to the airport right now, go straight back to Melbourne. And yeah, it's just feeling accomplished right now. So I'll speak to you guys later. All right, so I'm at the airport. We've just wrapped up the 3-day retreat. I want to share a couple of the big takeaways that I got from spending 3 days with our clients on what makes the difference between those that are successful versus those who aren't. Now, we were at this retreat. Everyone was always up for everything, especially with the level of certainty that I bring to all the activities, the level of certainty I bring to the learnings that everybody gets. Everyone's up for the activities. But when it comes time to committing, so I'll give you the example. We were on the last day and we were locking in spots for the next retreat in Hawaii. Now, most people hadn't booked yet. Even though we'd put it out there, most people hadn't booked yet. And it's a big financial investment to get over there for all the guys that are just starting out. And so most people are like, yeah, I'll do anything, like it's easy. And then it comes down to time to book for that. And I think there was 5 out of 80 people that put their hand up to actually rock out and attend and financially commit on the day today. And so I absolutely grilled everybody for about an hour. And I think over half of the people in the room then committed, which was awesome. But it goes to show that all that matters is the implementation and the action. Action speaks so loudly I can't hear what you're saying. And there's so many people in the space that want to be doing well, that they say they want to be doing well. They've got awesome goals and they've got big visions. But when push comes to shove, they don't follow through. It's definitely the biggest takeaway that I've had up until this point. So for all of you guys that are watching this, if you want to be successful, it's all about the implementation. It's about the follow through. By far the biggest takeaway so far.
Bounce. You know and I love them. Bounce. Googly moogly, that thing is juicy. Yeah.